Okay, so we're gonna do a tricep extension. Lift the core, you really just feel the target in your tris. Bring it in. I'm just doing a super lightweight, this is about 20 pounds. I'm just opening it up. And really make sure you feel your whole body, your whole core, and then you're gonna target, you're gonna feel your triceps. It's kind of a weaker place on me, so I'm gonna start with my tris. Because I get it in a lot of compound movements, but I always burn them out. So I'm gonna actually start with this first. I did about 20 reps to start because I'm doing a lighter weight. Because my triceps are they're a little bit on the weaker side. So I'm gonna do heavier or more reps on those until I can do heavier and less reps. And then I'm gonna do a face pull. So I'm gonna go here and we just lift. Go, and just really targeting the shoulders here. Feel the core. I'm leaning back just slightly. I like to lean my head forward slightly too, so it takes the pressure off my neck. And again, I'm doing just kind of light to start. You can always do heavier, but good, very nice. Okay, that's what I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna start to warm up my legs with just a little deadlift. So I'm just gonna have a nice crease in my hips here, and I'm gonna get the bar close to my ankles, drive those heels into the ground, and I'm gonna just press. And I'm just doing a nice lightweight here, and just driving it through. Weight is in the heels, toes are relaxed, and try not to grip the front of the ankles. Try not to grip the shins. I have a tendency to do that. So shoulders are back and down, but not, too tense, just back and down. Good, just getting nice and warm. Just something nice and light. And then so nice slow on the way down, a little faster on the way up. But again, we're just warming up, so don't feel like you have to get too quick on the way up, right? Lift that core, feel the core as you go look down, activate the core on the way up, feel the hamstrings, the glutes. At the top, lengthening in that hip, lengthening those knees and legs. Good, very nice. We're gonna drop it down. Good. From there, we're gonna go over, I'm gonna get some of my biceps. So I'm gonna get about 10 pounds here, and I'm gonna externally rotate, lifting the shoulder, feeling the core. If you want a little more balance challenge, you can balance on one leg. I would start with both. If you're gonna balance on one leg, it's a little easier. You can also close the eyes to increase that proprioception. Ooh, that's a challenge. But I love when I'm stationary to be able to close the eyes because that really increases the proprioception. As you notice, I really love working out barefoot because that helps the proprioception as well. Oh my gosh. Exhale on the way with the workload. Woo! All right, very nice, good. I'm gonna do some wide rows here. I'm gonna get my back again. And try not, you see a lot of people will just like slam it. You wanna just find the top of that, elbows wide, and no pushing through the shoulder joint. You can really damage the joint if you're throwing the weight through your shoulder. So stopping gently at the top instead of a harsh thing. Feels good, but it's really bad for the shoulder. Okay, elbows in, narrow row, nice easy neck. And I love to do my arms, and then I'm gonna pair it with something with my legs so that my legs get nice and strong as well. But I work out mostly my upper body because my legs get a lot in dance. Okay, beautiful. So a couple there. I just kind of work lightly and then I go and redo everything. But I take my time, and you can see I'm a little winded, so that's really important as well. I think I'm gonna do a single leg deadlift next. Now that my hips are a little warm, love these. So you're gonna you can take 15, 20 pounds. So you're just gonna hinge here at the hips. I'm just hinging at the hip and coming back up. So it looks like this. Maybe I'll turn sideways. So take a nice long leg and bent knee, and then bring it up. So I'm going to bend my supporting leg and come back up. Nice long back, lift the core and bring it back up. And I really just like to alternate my upper body and my lower body. And I'm also very intuitive with the way I work out. I don't like to count, so I really just go until I feel pretty tired. But that's just me. Feel free if you want to be more logistic about it and count those reps, that's great. But I just celebrate that I'm here and tune into what my body needs. Woo! All right, so we'll take this down. Another great way to do that is to time it. You can also time it. And weight is nice in the heel here. Notice I'm doing opposite arm as leg, so I'm really balancing out that body. You can also bring it all the way up to a retire. Woo! That's it. And it's a little harder if you close the eyes. Sometimes I'll try that, but woo, that's really hard. That's a nice challenge. That's hard on the calves actually, because the ankle has to really adjust. Woo! There we go. I want to be done on this side, so I can tell that this side's a little bit weaker. The left side's like a powerhouse. And lift. Whoa! Trying to keep those hips nice and level. And really tracking that hip, knee, and heel placements. You're really targeting at the top of that hip. Okay, how does that feel? Oh my gosh. Woo! That feels good. I'm going to pair this with something cardio-based. You could do this with something higher. This is kind of a high one. I'm going to do, or low one. I'm going to grab a little yoga block here as well. And I'm going to do a little plyometric work. Actually, I'm going to put this on the mat so I have a little extra cushion. This mat is really gross. I shouldn't be barefoot. Okay, so we're going to be here. There we go. All right, so, and I'm going to drop down. This is about 15 pounds. I could do a little heavier or a little lighter if I wanted to. So I'm going to sit back so my back is at a 45-degree angle, and then you can come up to standing. Intermediate, this is beginning. Intermediate is up to a rise, and then advanced, you're going to take it to a jump. But I'm going to drop this down, and I'm just going to tap my tailbone on the yoga block, and then I'm going to jump. So I'm going to sit, jump. Again, you could always do this with just standing, right? Or a rise. You're going to feel that really well in the glutes and your hamstrings. But I want to get my cardio up, so use that core. It's really good for the shoulders as well. It really stabilizes the shoulder. I'm feeling the core as well. And as I stretch, as I rise, you want to feel the hamstrings and the quads kind of stretch all the way, lengthening all the way to the floor. And then come on down. Beautiful job. Woo. All right, got the cardio. And if I were doing this on my own, I'd probably do a few more reps so I could really get my heart rate up, really push it past my limits. So yeah, there's that. Then I'm going to pair this with a single arm press. I've done a lot of pulls today. We did a lot of extensions with the arms here. So I'm going to do a single arm press. This is absolutely my favorite because it really gets the core. So I think I'm going to go a little heavier today. I'll go about 20 pounds. All right. And I'm going to press my heels into the ground here. I'm going to come on back and drive it through the heel of the hand. Relax the hand. So always hold the weights like an egg. Press the heels into the ground, especially that opposite one, that left one. And when you press this up, you want to get it right underneath that bra strap. Good. And reverse. Wow, that's heavy. Woo! All right, here we go. Drive it through. And heavy, but not too heavy. So I probably need an 18 here, but we only have 15s and 20s here. So I'm just going to do a few less reps than I normally might do. And this is a compound movement. So it's really getting your triceps, your biceps. There we go. Woo. All right. I love the compound ones because they get, you know, more bang for your muscular buck, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to pair this with a push-up. I'm going to alternate the height. So I'm going to go to my right. I'm going to push up, come center. I'm going to push up. And I'm still working to get off of my knees. So you can find what works best for you, but I like to just be real gentle on my upper body so my neck's not killing me the next day. And start wherever you're comfortable, right? So, and also if you tuck the toes and press the feet into the ground, that's really helpful as well. And you can start with nice and small. You don't have to go all the way forward. It's even taken me a while to build that up. So, you know, really tune into yourself and what you like. And good. There we go. And I'm going to stretch my shoulders out. I'm going to reach down. Ooh, stretch out those lats. Good. Very nice. All right, so that's what we're going to get started with that. Then I'm going to go do a full body compound movement. This is one of my favorites. So we're going to take this overhead. We're going to do a squat, a power clean to an overhead press. All right, so this is my ultimate favorite. You can say hi. This is from my friend Alicia. Okay, that's take over. This is a okay, that's enough. This is a professional video, Sarah, from my friend Alicia. Stop, Sarah. Okay, you said hi. All right, so you're gonna grab the bar. Now, when you do this, you're gonna pull it. You're gonna pull it up, and then not quite to a full extension. Pull it up, drop it down, and then your press is overhead. Now your head is gonna go forward. Gently to take the pressure off your neck, and then you're gonna land in the squat, lift elbows to bring it down. Okay, so you may know how to do this, but anyway, I'll show you how to do it just in case. Okay, so nice long back, drop those heels down, and it's gonna be pulled up. Get underneath it, drive it through, squat, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sarah, get out of the way of the video. Press. And you'll feel this in your shoulders too. And a couple more. Press. Now you can do this without any weight on it as well. Yeah, so you're really snatching it from the ground. Snatching it. And press. Woo! And that's a nice little workout. One of my favorites too, to get the hamstrings and the glutes really firing up those muscles, is to do a little bit of plyometric work. So, excuse me, Sarah. And so you do arms opposite, and we just go up and switch, and switch. And lean forward slightly so that all the weight's on the front leg, driving through the heel. Okay. And if you have a hard time with plyometric, you could stay on the same leg and just lift, and just really targeting, squeezing that leg at the top, opposite arm. And you could also try this slow. Come down slow, maybe touch the toe and bring it back up. That'll target that muscle. You could even like take a little pulse here and hold. That'll really help stabilize that hip. Bring it up. Yeah, so you're really targeting. Actually, there's another little like deadlift kind of thing. Woo! All right, and then you would do other side. So, right down. Yeah, or you could bring it here up, lengthening that leg, lift the core, or nice and slow, and pulse it out. Yeah. Woo! Anyway, lots of options there. You know, if you really love the plyometric or you're able to work up to it, just make sure you're landing toe bolt heel through your feet. Same thing with the one on the ground. And you can also rotate this, right? So you can kind of challenge the proprioception of it by changing the direction. All right. And you can always repeat this, and you have a nice 30-minute workout. And I usually like to increase my weight the second time because my muscles are nice and juiced and ready to go. So hopefully that helps you. All right. Have a beautiful day, Alicia, and hope you enjoyed this workout. I feel pretty great. Hopefully you will too when you do this one. Okay. Take care, love. Bye.